That was the first friend I'd seen
With the fan
with
site.
a fan site on the net. We met him doing a play called Body Play at university.
Even then, in that play, there was a cast of about 30, and I remember a group of the girls getting together and voting on who was sexiest, and they voted Brett. And I remember thinking, that pixie little guy.
Yeah.
Brett was the most keen to go to Edinburgh, and it's winter here in New Zealand around that time, so thought may as well. Taika, do you want to go to Edinburgh as well?
And I said,
This is a reenactment.
oh yeah. I went, yeah, I'd love to go to Edinburgh.
Yeah, so the next thing you know, we're all in Edinburgh. Apparently there's erotic fiction about Brett's character and about other elf characters, and I'm curious about that, but not so curious that I've actually looked it up, because I don't know. Like, if you have a female friend talking about a male friend and she goes, oh, he's sexy or whatever, and you don't think of your male friends in that way, you feel a bit uncomfortable or icky about that. But then when you read erotic fiction about your friends, I think that's another level again of discomfort. And our first night, there were probably about 7 or 8 people. Do you remember? You were doing the lights. There was about 7 or 8 people in our show, and there was this one woman sitting by herself, and maybe 1/3 through the show, she heard, "Go Figwit," or she said, "Go Figwit," in a really sort of polite Scottish accent.
Just like that.
Yeah, I thought Brett had a really good sense of humour about it, because when it first started, it seemed to be quite mocking. Like they thought he was good looking or whatever, but they were also making him out to be quite a himbo. But he's got his own skills and talents that are separate to being an elf. Because we've been doing shows, it keeps the Brett news going. So there's there'll be something for them to write about, an update. Brett will be performing in whatever place. Occasionally you get in an audience, you'll have some Figwit comment. You can often tell the people who it is. When we played Melbourne last year, and look through the curtains and see if there's any, because we had quite a lot of our publicity was based on the Figwit thing, because people always find it out whenever they do research. They just look on the internet, and if you look at Friday the Concords or something like that, it'll just become Figwit, like heaps of web pages. So they get interested in that and look through the curtains, and occasionally you see 2 people who look completely mismatched, could only meet on the internet, and they'll be wearing a chain with a little gold ring, the ring. Sometimes after our show, we'd be sitting around with them, and someone would say, "So how do you guys know these girls?" And I'd love saying, "Oh, these girls started an internet fan site for Brett. They're fans of Brett's."
I think it's great that he has managed to secure spots in 2 of the Lord of the Rings movies, and has got a whole lot of fans, and has got his own character name, and is known as Figwit in a lot of circles.